everyone, and we have found another Miradouro. Good evening everyone and welcome back to Lisbon. This is my second live stream and so far the last one, because tomorrow I will be going back home to Helsinki. But we have still one night to enjoy this beautiful city. And I hope you have a great Friday evening going on and great weekend ahead of you. And I really wanted to share this moment with you guys. So everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. It has been a little bit rainy day today, around 15 degrees Celsius, and when sun was shining, it was a little bit higher, and actually right now it is raining a little bit, but not that much, and I have my umbrella with me, of course. Mikael, hello, welcome, good evening. So right now we are in Bairro Alto. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but that's the name of this district, and this is the starting point of tonight's live stream. Over there on the other side, on the other hill, there are 7 hills total in Lisbon, and on the other side we can see the famous castle São Jorge, and tonight it has that like bluish or a little bit greenish light like that. I think it changes colors because when I was walking here it was lit with white light, but now it's like turquoise or blue. So guess what, guys? I think I'm gonna take my umbrella out because it is still raining, so we don't get wet when we start our journey towards the city center. And right here next to this Miradouro there is a little bit like a market area with some sweets and drinks you can buy. And good evening Raven, welcome. But let's take out the umbrella. One moment please, guys. Alright, umbrella is out and I'm ready to walk. The gimbal seems to be a little bit wobbly tonight, but I hope it survives. I try to walk steadily. And we have viewers also on Twitch. Welcome guys, welcome everyone. Nice to have you here. And yes, Mikael, I have been enjoying the city overall. It's quite nice and easy to walk around, but I don't know exactly what would be the highlight of this trip. It's easy to say the city overall is a highlight, but I think some of those like really tourist destination and spots of mass tourism, they have been a little bit like underwhelming, so to say. So I think it's a wise decision to come here this late in the year, in late October or early November, because it is less touristy right now, but still a lot of people everywhere, and you have to be prepared to queue if you want to visit those tourist spots. And I think I have enjoyed also my hotel. It's called sorry, I can't remember the name of the hotel. New Style Lisbon, and it's quite near. It's not far away from the city center, and I think the hotel was really worth the money, and especially the rooms were really clean, and it was overall quite new hotel with good breakfast, and food has been also very good here. So I think hotel and food has been my highlights of this trip. And hello Alan, welcome. A little bit of rush hour going on. This is a really narrow sidewalk, and also bus and tram traffic right here. So let's be careful with the umbrellas. Yes, for a Finn, this is really warm evening and very warm rain. And I read the news that there has been a little bit of slush and no snow in Helsinki this morning. So this is way better than Helsinki. But tomorrow harsh reality is waiting me back in Helsinki when I go back home. Yes, it was an umbrella jam. And Pollock, I think I'm going back to city center, the same place we saw in the last live stream a couple of days ago. So pretty much I'm staying in an area that I know because it's safer that way, and I know some quite nice spots I can show you. But yeah, a little bit of exploration just going on, so no specific destination tonight. Yes, I have been riding the trams, but not the famous 28, because it is always full and I think it's one of those tourist attractions that is not worth it when it's full of people. So I think I'm saving that experience a little bit later. So maybe when I'm coming back to Lisbon next time, then I might have patience to ride the tram 28. But yes, other trams I have been riding, and actually yesterday we went to the Torre de Belém, and it is one of those destinations that is so far away you can't really walk there, or you can, but it's something like 6 kilometers from the city center, so that's why we took the tram. But it was the newer version of Lisbon tram, so pretty much same experience as what we have in Helsinki with our Helsinki trams. So in short, I have been using trams, but not the most famous one. Oh. That Mercedes driver almost backed to the other car, so that's why the other one was honking. And yeah, I don't know if these are already Christmas lights or they're something like autumn lights, and yeah, I think they are probably Christmas lights because there is those snowflakes going.
Oh really? Yeah.
So that's quite early to start. Moi moi Markus, welcome, welcome. You know what guys, I think I'm gonna restart my gimbal in a minute because it seems that it is like wobbling so much. Someone yelled pervert at me. I don't know if you heard it. But let's go here somewhere where I can restart the gimbal, and maybe I can put my umbrella away because at the moment it is not raining. Here's another statue. They have a lot of statues here in Lisbon. I think this one was a poet or something from the field of culture, or someone from the field of culture. No, I wasn't flashing. I wasn't doing anything pervy. That was a wrong accusation. Yeah, only 54 sleep till Christmas. Yeah, it's coming there. Okay, it gets a little bit dizzy now, because let's try this again like this. Okay. Yeah, I think it's better now. Yeah, the problem has been solved. Oh no. I think I was happy too early. Let's do a little bit of testing. So what happens? Always something when you are live streaming. Yeah, I think it's now quite steady. So let's keep walking. No, there seems to be still something going on with the gimbal. Hang on, guys. I'll remove the microphone for a moment, so let's see if that. Yeah, I think it was the microphone. So there's the famous 28. And let's go over. And continue this way. So sometimes the trams are empty, but when it's empty, I don't think they are taking any passengers, but they are going to the starting point of that route. Ooh, they have a McDonald's. I haven't eaten any hamburgers this time or during this trip. Because the local delicacies are much more better than McDonald's or Burger King meals. Yeah, that is true, Maria. This type of cobblestone can be really slippery. You have to be careful. And right now it is wet. And here we have metro map of the city. So I think metro has been really useful and easy to use. So basically there are 4 lines going on, and you can take metro from the airport to the city center, and from there you can switch to other lines. So it's quite easy to reach every part of the city with metro. And it is quite cheap. I think it's €1.80 one ticket when you have that card with a like preloaded money in it. public transport, it is really useful to buy that card and then load money into it and then use that card in buses and metro and in trams. So really easy to use. Just show the card to the reader when you go in and that's it. Christmas decorations right here. And is this a Christmas? Yeah, I think it is a Christmas light show already. That was quite loud noise, loud music going on, but someone was clapping. So a little bit of Christmas light show, and I think it was Swarovski swan flying there. So maybe a little bit of commercial also. There is a flying tiger. And just like we saw during the last live stream, there was also a normal store coming to one of those main streets in here. So our familiar chains are taking over Portugal as well. This street also has a little bit of Christmas decorations already. Yeah, I know a Alop. And I think first time I saw the Alop chain, it was in Spain, but apparently it is also in Portugal, but I don't know if it's already in other countries, or is it just like a Spain, Portugal type of thing. And I don't really know what they sell. Probably something like what they sell in Flying Tiger. Was BYD, an EV from China. Build your dreams. Maybe you can build your dreams with the car. Okay, thank you, Markus. Now we know what Alop is and how to define Alop. Like Flying Tiger, but even more useless. That's excellent. So last time we saw the famous gate and the arch, so I think we are going to head, is it north maybe? So anyway, the opposite direction this time, so let's take next one left and then another left, and maybe we can see the main road or main street. So yesterday we visited the town of Sintra, and it was really nice, small town, even though a lot of tourists there too, but I think it was really worth the visit. And we saw the palace of Pena, and it is the most famous palace built on top of the hill, and we visited it also. And basically the trip to Sintra took all day, but it was really easy to go there. We took a train from the Rossio station, and then the train travel took around 40 minutes. But the only little bit confusing part was the bus route in Sintra, because there is a bus that takes you from the town of Sintra to the Pena Palace, and it was a little bit weird that it takes passengers only from the railway station stop and nowhere else. So many people tried to hop on from other stops as well, but the driver was like, no, you cannot come from here, and you have to go to the railway station, and from there they sell tickets to those buses. And it was like a private company that run the bus, so that's why it was a little bit different. The bus line was not part of the metropolitan network of transportation. So that was the only confusing part of our trip to Sintra. Yeah, the bus trip was quite insane, and we had we didn't have seats because the bus was full of people, and it was really scary sometimes, because even though the bus driver took it slow and drives slowly, it is still really tight corners and very steep hill. And yeah, actually I'm traveling with my dad. So he is my travel buddy this time. So usually I travel solo, but this time it's a little bit different. I asked my dad to be part of this trip, and I was happy that he agreed. So that's why I'm talking about we this time. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't been able to live stream so much this time, because of course when we are traveling together, then he is the priority number one, and if I have spare time or free time, then I can have a little bit of live streaming going on. So that's why I'm talking about we this time. Yeah, this is the tourist trap area, but I know you guys want to see people and I want to see people, because soon I'm back in Helsinki and then we can explore all the empty streets again. It is so nice and refreshing to see so many people, and people hanging outside or outdoors. And our program has been quite intense. We have been walking a lot and seeing so many places. So a little bit different trip also for me, because of course it is always a little bit different when you are traveling alone and compared to when you are traveling with someone. Hello Gabriel, welcome. You made it, that's right. Yeah, I don't know about those YouTube notifications anymore. They seem to be a little gimmicky sometimes. Sometimes you get the notifications and sometimes you don't. And sometimes they came late. I have noticed that too. And here's one of the newer trams. And this is the type of tram we traveled a couple of days ago. So very nice and modern trams. I don't know the... Oh, there it is. It is a CAF or CAF is the brand of the tram. So it's not Skoda what we have in Helsinki. Maybe we should go through that market area. Okay, the tram is coming right now, so let's wait for it first. Yeah, there has been quite crazy weather in Europe this week. So sad to hear about the news from Valencia and Spain. So many casualties also, so that's quite horrible news. Nice, 14 people already watching on YouTube. Welcome everyone. We are exploring Lisbon tonight. This is my second and last live stream from the city. Okay, this is like a food court type of thing going on here. And I think they are selling local delicacies. And of course we are in Portugal, so those tiles everywhere.
En la primera.
Sangria. Let's see how much they are asking for sangria. No prices, so we don't know. I don't want to go too deep because there are people eating in the middle of the market square, so let's not bother them. and a lot of pastelarias everywhere. I highly recommend trying traditional pastries and pastel. The nata is the most famous one, and I can say that I have had a few during this trip, and they are really good. And Ronaldo is everywhere. Now that I see all those Christmas decorations, it makes me want to come back before Christmas. It would be fun to see what kind of Christmas city Lisbon is. Yeah, we have been walking so much. My dad is also very keen to walking, and he walks even more than me, what I walk. So I think our record-breaking day was more than 30,000 steps in one day, and I think it was Tuesday. So we arrived on Monday, and Tuesday we just walked around and explored the city, and we had a really great step count on Tuesday. So yes, I know where it comes from, my interest in walking. Honk. Yeah, Alan, I would like to see, or I would love to see Edinburgh also. So many great Christmas cities all around Europe. But it is like a little bit difficult because Christmas time is also always that time when you want to be at home, or at least for me it has always been that way, that I want to spend at least the Christmas itself at home. But maybe if I'd go like 2 weeks before Christmas, then it would be okay. Yeah, that's a big plus, direct flights from Helsinki to Edinburgh. And Finnair has also quite a lot of destinations. I was a little bit surprised when I went through that list of all the destinations to where Finnair flights go. It's also always so interesting to think about how small the world is nowadays. All the cities in Europe are so accessible and easy to reach nowadays, and also some other cities around the world. To say that when you start moving a little bit outside of that mass tourism area of Lisbon, then you start to see more homeless people and a little bit more stuff like that. So say that this area starts to feel like it's a little bit unpleasant to live stream from here, because people stare at you and they are showing interest that I'm holding my gimbal and my phone. So one of those things that you don't want to, maybe you don't want to keep your phone so visible. But we are still on one of the main streets of the city, so I think this is fairly safe to go this way and live stream a little bit more. After all, you can find so many shops and restaurants here, so I think it's fairly safe. That specific square we went through, there was a lot of young men hanging out there, so that can be a little bit of intimidating sometimes.
Without actual more
Yep, no one is following us. No worries. I was just stating that, but I feel it's quite safe to be here. And there is one square and building I want to show you because it is really beautiful at night.
Your phone.
And it seems that Lisbon is a city where the area where locals live start very like that those areas are not far away. That's what I want to say. But so you can just walk 5 minutes and you are you have left the tourist area and entered an area where locals live. So, and I think of course that's a good sign that the locals can live near the city center. Yeah, I know that this area might be a little bit unsafe, and I also read that it was mentioned in one of my travel guides as well, that you shouldn't go to the metro stations at night. Stuff like that was mentioned. So there is the building I was talking about. I think it's a hotel and it was built in the early 1900s. And it seems to be that there are so many this type of like areas or districts full of restaurants, and that's why it's safer to be here. Yeah, I know, guys. Yeah, it was, or it is called Hotel 1908. So that's probably the year when this building was completed. Yeah, a little bit of Lisbon flat iron. So everyone, this concludes my exploration in Lisbon tonight. I hope you enjoyed this life walk from one of the most famous miradouros of the city all the way to this beautiful area. So I think next time we are back in Helsinki, and I hope you have a great weekend ahead of you. So this is Kulkija saying good night from Lisbon, and we see some famous trams still. Are those 28s? Maybe. Or maybe they are something else because they were not full. So that's it, everyone. Have a great weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.